God, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, I can leave that one alone too. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Tyson here with Diniz Farms, and we are going to finish wrapping bales today. I hope. I really hope so. It's been 3 streams now of this same thing, and I know you guys are probably sick of watching this bale wrapper go round and round, but let's get her done.
Oh no, Tyson's
Wait, is that phrase copyrighted?
Let's get her done. I highly doubt that.
You can't copyright. You can't copyright 3 words.
You never know.
I mean,
it's tough. Yes, you can.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're screwed. I think if you wrote it down, I think it's, you know, if you use it like a product, I think it'd be copyrighted. But
so my windmill's done. Woohoo! I moved something.
if you're not first or last, just copyrighted.
Hopefully.
Well, okay, Tyson,
Is
think
it
of it this way.
actually?
You're not.
Yeah, by Ricky Bobby Inc.
oh no.
Hopefully that works. Oh fuck! It's under the ground.
Well, that's for like merchandise. It doesn't mean you can't say it.
That's what I mean. That's
shit.
what I'm talking about. The get her done thing.
Holy
Right.
fuck!
Cattle,
So don't make
what
like
are you doing?
get her done merchandise.
Don't know.
Okay, well now you've really,
Placing a windmill
done
in
it
the
now.
middle of the road.
You've really done it now. You've really roached it.
No, I've moved it. I fixed it. Look, see?
Hey Kyle, how's it going, man? Hey Adric,
H
you can join the Discord, yes. Hey HH Quarter Horses, how's it going, man? Oh, I guess you're in here. Or he was in here. Damn, right off the bat here with the mute on Buckeye State Farms.
Okay.
Which one of you was that?
Alright. I think I have it.
Yeah, I'm guessing. It was.
I'm about to do some shit.
Hey Cody, how's it going, man? Alright, I think I'm going to cheat this time and just hit the auto load
Hey
function.
Chad, you want to riot for this
I think
inequality
people are
against
about
you?
a second watching me try to stack these things.
Okay, that is there and that is done, and I am happy. Okay.
Chad, you want to riot for the inequality that just happened against you?
Actually, I should really put that over here on the corner.
Yep.
Fuck.
Oh, I should add your little mapping adventure into my stream here. Hold on, guys. This will be entertaining.
I'm at that part of Iowa where I look to my left, I look to my right, I look behind me, I look in front of me, and all I see are windmills.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Wait,
that's what I'm putting in right now. I'm putting a windmill in.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about like the big, like, power windmills.
I am so
The
bad.
electric ones.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. The
Turbine.
money wasters.
Turbines.
There's not even enough wind in Iowa, is there?
Oh,
Third
yeah,
killers.
Iowa's the biggest producer in the country.
There's not even wind in Iowa. Like the biggest windstorm hit there last year.
Oh right.
Yeah, we're not talking about that though.
Wait, why is this not showing Cattle Ranch's thing?
There's only one place there's wind, it's not Iowa, I guess.
Alright, well that's cool. I guess I'm not showing Cattle Ranch's stream thing.
It'd be
here.
funny if cattle made it so only Tyson can't see it.
Whatever. I was gonna put it in the thing here so people could laugh at his attempt here. But whatever. Yeah,
At least
speaking
I'm
of which-
trying, okay? Jeez.
I know, I'm just giving it a hard time, man. You're actually doing pretty good, other than telling me you don't have a middle mouse button. That was
That
was hilarious.
I don't. It fucking broke a long time ago.
No,
And I just
okay.
haven't had a reason for it.
That wasn't near as funny when he was trying to put in his Y and he put his Y in his translate and his scale, everything but what he needed to put it in.
That thing went flying.
I just need to find it. I just need to. So, I now gotta figure out how to paint that cattle shit in.
You forgot
Easy.
to.
You
You
gotta
forgot
just follow
Nav
it.
messages.
Okay,
Do you need a middle mouse button?
no. But what you do need to do is back up your map, because I can guarantee you're gonna mess it up at least 5 times.
Fuck. Well, wait.
You ain't editing something until you've completely broken it a few times.
I
Oh,
broke
yeah,
that windmill a couple times.
I guarantee he's going to break the I guarantee he's going to break it because he's got to edit the i3D in a text editor.
Oh boy, yeah, that's always dangerous.
Yeah, it is, especially when it's this guy doing it. All right. Okay, let's get this on
Oh
the
fuck.
main focus
Z
here,
won't work.
and-
There we go.
we're just going to autoload these like this.
That's a shitty way to put in a fence.
Says the guy who would probably put a fence in like that, but worse.
No, I would angle the whole fence. The fence would be at an angle. Go down the hill. It'd look like.
Only thing that's hard to do that is if one, it's really hard to line them up to look good.
Unless you use the auto fence tool thing. That's
Well, unless, yeah.
I'm just
This
really
can
hoping
use
right
wood
now that
posts.
Jono didn't set these to be like require a
Wood,
loader.
wood posts
Oh,
and
hey.
only 3 strings of barbed wire. Okay.
I was very tempted on Marksville, my edit to it, of making every field a nav mesh. So like if there was corn stalks there, so like it's a field and it's corn stalks, I could put cattle on there. I was tempted.
That'd be
I didn't.
awesome.
See, that was one of the plans we had when we were working on Jackson County was just being able to make everything pasture. But
And the thing is
Basically what we're gonna do
is, like,
today.
run that.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
problem is you can't
And-
get them to eat the corn stalks, but you kind of can. Basically, the way grazing works is it doesn't matter how much grass is visually there. It's about how much grass is in your grass areas when you make your placeable, if that makes sense. In your I3D, you have like a bunch of transforms that set your you make a bunch of triangles with.
Huh.
Yeah,
I
so
think
you
I
could
saved
actually
it.
you could actually pull that off.
There we go. It's saving.
Yeah, because seasons it's nothing's visual with at least cattle like that kind of.
Yes, exactly. This is so cheaty for my stream, but I mean, it would take me all day. I have like 50 more bales, and it's just not worth it to go manually pick them up. So, sorry to the guys that wanted to watch me do some more loader work. Well, I guess I will be when I unload these into the wrapper.
Get Angry's New Holland Stack Cruiser.
I've never
Duh.
seen a stack cruiser pick up round bales.
Damn, I really thought. I really.
I think you just need to be quiet, buddy.
Yeah.
So far, I've
I-
driven 4240 and 2 unstyled Model A's on the interstate.
2 unstyled Model A's?
Yeah, on the back of the same tractor trailer bed.
Oh, I was gonna say, were they driving down the interstate?
Let's say, how are they
they're
keeping up?
You see a Model A going 60 down the interstate.
Damn,
Pretty mid-
motherfucker.
That's about as rare of a sight as that time I was doing the equivalent of 80 miles per hour down the 403 in my CJ5.
Okay, that's the
we
most.
could, it's like your drag race videos with the loader tractor, the backhoe that.
Oh, that JCB thing, dude, that was wild. I can't believe my dad got tickets to see that thing. There was only, you could probably see the grandstands were like empty. We were like the only people there to see that thing. It was an invitation for JCB dealers, and my dad, the company my dad works for, they deal with JCB telehandlers because I don't know why.
Gotcha.
Did I do the wrong thing?
It's like the most useless shed ever on this map.
I don't even know what you would store in there. That's not big enough to put bales.
I think this is a well house. I think this is where their well would be.
That makes sense.
The one
Equivalent to the
thing-
farm. Because
that should.
Because of where it's at, the wells are always put where they're the furthest the truck ever would make it into where they wanted to get it to before it got stuck.
Fun fact is-
That's how our well got put in. My dad said I want the well out there, and the well truck literally drove until he got stuck, and he said I'm putting the well right.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah.
And then he said I'm putting the well right here.
You could perfectly back up a skid steer right in there. Only thing it's good for.
No, it's too.
John Deere 90.
It's too low.
No,
No,
John Deere
you
90 will
can.
fit.
No, you could put the New Holland L234 in there perfectly.
Yes, but who is going to park a skid steer in a little hut that looks sketchy as could be?
I would.
Maybe a John
Yeah, I
Deere
think-
90 when it's only worth $500, but not a brand new.
Okay,
Holland.
yeah, something's not. Yeah,
It's not a bad shed, but like this would
Scale it
be.
up. Use the scale function that you found out how it works the hard way.
Well, I don't know how that works anymore. But let's just do like a. Oh fuck.
Man forgot.
Dude, why can't I get this to work? Hold on, everybody. This is entertaining. This is probably what just as entertaining as the stream. Let's see if I can get this
Cattle
working.
mapping.
Oh, that's a perfect commodity shed. Look there.
Okay, why won't this? Hold on, I don't know anything about OBS. So display to display cursor. So it's turned on. So is it not showing in the stream?
Is it in the wrong layer?
Oh, what do you mean?
Onions have layers.
You have to what's on top will show in front of everything below it. I think. So
Yeah.
You might have to drag it up a few layers in the scene collection.
But there's only 2 scenes.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a perfect commodity shed.
Let me
There we
just create
go.
a new one.
Looky there.
Display.
Does it have typicals on it?
No, it doesn't, you fuck.
Make source visible.
It fucking puts them on there. Then you can actually store shit in there.
Oh, because it's display 1. My displays got reversed.
We need a bigger bin setup.
No, that's not display 1. That's.
When are we getting a face
Oh
cam?
God, no, no.
Okay, there we go. It won't. It literally doesn't detect the display.
Oh, it didn't
You realize
change.
all you changed was the collision.
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
it up.
I can't. Display 2 isn't detected
Ah,
by OBS.
there
for
we
some reason.
go.
It doesn't exist.
Oh God, this is gonna look
One,
wrong. Oh my.
Two,
I apologize to everybody who can't witness what Cattle Ranch is
three.
destroying here.
Fuck. Big bin. You can't tell anything changed. Why is that in the ground now? Where the fuck did it go?
Because the
Hey,
terrain is different. You just-
hey, Cody,
Oh,
are
everything
you
has to be
doing...
moved up.
Hold on, I got an idea. I know how I can do this. Hey, Cody, are you doing high moisture corn, or what are you doing for your corn harvest? How's it going, man? What am I doing after wrapping? Probably getting off for the day, and then going to go grocery shopping. Or if you mean in terms of what I'm going to do in the game, probably put the soybeans in here. Sorry, this
Wrapping
is so
and
disorganized. I'm trying to be one of those professional streamers that has multiple things going on here, but it just isn't working.
You can't be professional until you have a face cam.
Dude, it's on the list, but until I can get a haircut.
You also need to crank 90s, have a perfect gaming setup, and yeah.
Oh, I got it. I figured it out. Okay.
It's different. Since he's on YouTube, you don't really need a face cam. If you're doing this on Twitch, you need a face cam.
That's true.
That's how the cool kids play.
But if you're on Twitch, you can't say certain words because they're just like that.
Okay, that
Like
didn't
ban-
work. I think I just destroyed my stream.
My door's up there a little bit. I'm just gonna back this
sorry,
up.
everybody.
We're not gonna do this. This was too big.
Okay, it won't let me record Discord with OBS. That's what's happening. Okay. Let's get focus on the stream then.
Okay, we got this. Oh fuck, what did I do? There we go. Back to normal.
Okay.
There we go. We're good.
I apologize to everybody. I really wanted you guys to see what this guy's doing. This poor map.
How did you get Wade's to work?
Oh, what happened to my YouTube?
Tyson, weren't you streaming Wade's on the stream?
Yeah, I was. I don't know what happened. It literally worked the other day and it won't work now.
Oh fuck. Oh, hello. I don't know how that works. Oh, there we go. Yep. I see. Look at that. I'm adding more seeds.
Well, Adam, I'm not the best with a loader, but apparently I'm even worse with trying to set up multiple windows in OBS. And I'm not that bad with a loader. Like honestly, I'm way worse at trying to add an extra window in OBS that literally worked yesterday.
Did they have loaders in Farming Sim 08?
No. People added them though. There's no baling. There's no. I sent you the trailer for FS08. You can literally see all the vehicles in it. It was in the Newbury Discord.
I need to check that out.
Yeah, you can actually see my comment from 13 years ago on there too.
My comment from 13.
Fent. Wasn't Fent the only brand? Or
Yeah,
was
and they weren't even branded. I don't think. I can't remember if they had.
Right. No, they weren't even branded.
They were just colored. Like they just had the green and the black on. And that was it.
Bro, the biggest thing I remember, I don't even know what FS it was, but it was a big. There's a big bale, or there's a big bull, kind of at like a roundabout. That's the only. There's a big.
That was
stone
11, I think. It was either 11 or 09.
The big.
That was Giant Cyan 09.
Okay, I think I got all the bales. I'm just gonna cut across the field here.
I just added more seeds. That's cool.
I hate that commodity shed on Lone Oak. I don't know, something about it.
It's for
grass seed in real life.
It's grass seed. There's actually no bins on this farm in real life.
Hey David, at least you're making money off the cash cropping your alfalfa there. What's my favorite brand of equipment? I'm not.
John Queer. Oh.
I'm not sure, but let's look through all my mods here and we'll get a rough idea.
Right.
You know, just you know.
You hate this commodity shed that I'm in now? The shop
Yeah,
area?
I don't. Yeah,
it-
yeah.
the-
I just really don't have to look up it. I don't know.
It's too new for the rest of the farm. That's what I feel.
Yeah, because they
I
put all
was-
their money into one. They put all their money into one shed.
No, I don't feel that. The thing I don't like about it is just the way it's kind of set up. I don't really like that big cold storage in the back and like the stalls they have like what you're editing right now, and I don't know. It's not my cup of tea.
This whole barn would be filled with grass seed because nothing here is stored in a bin.
Hey, Jake, the buildings aren't actually that high poly as far as I understand. I haven't actually added up the poly count on some of those custom buildings, like the ones that are made out of that building pack from Austin Willard. But I can tell you, first of all, I'm going to the wrong farm here. I can tell you that, oh wait, no I'm not. I want to take these over here. Sorry, traffic. I guess the traffic's out
Like
here.
this.
I can tell you that the problem with the buildings, some of them, is that the rigid bodies just checked on them, which adds a CPU collision. And because there's no custom collisions on them, it's making every little polygon on that building is now part of your collision, which makes it lag when you look at the actual collisions. If that makes any sense, I'll demonstrate in a second when I get back to the farm.
No, I really
kinda
like
will
these
explain it.
commodity sheds. These are nice.
Tyson, I feel a good way to YouTube is doing a lot of tutorials because I know there's a lot of younger, newer people to this community that want to know how to mod. I feel like that'd be a really good kind of gig.
I could do that actually. I thought about it. Like I know I was talking earlier that I wanted to stream a little less because it is basically, you know, this Mercer stuff's getting a little repetitive. I know a lot of people are probably sick of watching me rap Bales 4 times over. So I was thinking, first thing I was gonna do was a multi-part series on Seasons Geos because there's a lot more to them than just the weather. Like you can do some pretty wild stuff with a Seasons Geo. And
Yeah.
I'd probably be about 3 or 4 parts just covering everything because there's so many XMLs in there that people don't touch.
And a lot of the tutorials are from FS17 and below, which nothing's really changed, but there's some features that have been upgraded that are better in a way.
How do I do that?
I found the opposite actually. I found a lot of FS17 stuff no longer applies. That when I'm looking for something, it's no longer accurate.
The one thing I really was having trouble with, and that the FS17 tutorial helped, was nav meshes. But I don't know what I was having trouble with. It was something with my nav mesh, but it was like an easy fix. I was just doing something wrong.
Oh yeah, I could do it for things I know I could do a tutorial on would be paintable nav mesh, seasons, geos, increasing density height types to add maze plus to a map. I could show people how I did all the Mercer stuff. I could show wheel swaps. I could do add config and all that stuff. You know, the stuff that every
Add config, I think would be the most beneficial. There's someone asked.
For me.
Someone asked the other day. It wasn't Chad. Someone else but Chad. I know Chad did
Well,
too.
you and Wade tried to help me and ended up roaching my mod.
Oh boy.
I'm talking, you put that thing on a George Foreman and let it go, because that fucker was cooked. That thing, it was messed. It didn't show up in game. I got it to show up in game, and parts were just flying and dropping through the map, and fuck.
Fuck is that? Oh, that's
Should have fixed your vehicle type.
Yeah,
What the
so
fuck?
I would cover. I also do basic giant editor navigation because if somebody watches somebody else's video, they might not get what I'm saying. So I'd have to start.
Just the bases.
Yeah. All right.
There's a
But
really
also,
good.
a lot of the community is truck modders who need to know how to do dumb things with trucks.
Okay,
Boom.
come on.
Got
The
rid of
one
that
thing-
fucking dryer.
There's one video that got me. It was like the first video I watched getting into modding, and I can't remember who it was by, but he taught like wheel swaps and just genuinely adding like toolboxes and stuff to trucks.
Probably what's his name? I used to.
Lambo?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it
sure,
wasn't
we have to do
Lambo. I gotta look up the video.
Was is it Wheelin' Edits or whatever? Waylon Edits?
Yeah, Waylon Edits. Yeah.
So there are wheel swap videos out there, but everybody was asking
Yeah.
to make them. But I guess
Well,
nobody
my
does one for
good press.
tractors. Okay, is that straight now?
Oh,
Well, okay. put it this way, I know a lot of people who want to get into modding, and what they want to be their first projects are usually pickup trucks because they're the easiest.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. I got a whole long line of people that reply to here. So Jake, back to the poly count on buildings thing real quick. I'm going to show you what I mean by the collisions being checked for entire structures. So this thing is entirely 3D modeled. It doesn't actually have a collision. But, hold on, wrong button.
Corn
Okay,
bags
'cause
in
it doesn't
our
have a
barn?
collision, you can't
Fuck
see the
that.
collision, right? So let's look at the shed. The shed, also done right. No lag when you look at it, right? So let's go over to something that was built from, that was pieced together from the building pack. And I'm hoping over here there is one. I believe one of these barns was.
Tyson, was your grass grass you were gonna put it? It was ryegrass, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
this
good.
building here. See how red this is, guys? This is what happens when you check rigid body on a structure that is just really high poly and doesn't have custom collisions. But this isn't as bad as it could be. Look at that roof. See how close that is together? Your CPU has to render all of that when you get close to it, and that is what really drives down performance, as far as I understand, with buildings. So that's that, Jake. If that kind of explains things better for you. So the easiest way is obviously to just make a bunch of cubes and make those your collisions. But people just don't have time. People just don't feel like they have the time to do that. And when I made my edits to Mercer, I didn't want to do any. I wanted to do the bare minimum of visual stuff. I just wanted to keep it as basic as possible. Focus on the gameplay. And that's what I did. What's the unload button? How do I unload these?
It was the bags in the
Oh, it was loaded.
those seed bags in this shed over here are ryegrass.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. Perennial ryegrass.
So-
Tyson, how hard was it to add Tritical, like a custom?
Easy. I was gonna cover. I'd make my own tutorial for that, but what's his name? Did a really good one. Who's that guy?
Shy.
Yeah, Shy Wizard.
Yeah. I was gonna make.
If you follow that to the letter, you can actually add seasonal decafoliage and just put everything else to a map. It literally covers it covers it all. It's all done the same.
Yeah, I was gonna add Prozo. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a bird seed.
No, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's usually down here in like Texas and Colorado.
Yeah,
I want to add Kentucky bluegrass so I could have a really nice looking lawn.
All right, let's keep going on these comments.
I
here.
love the name of that JCB. It's called JCB.
Is it? I never noticed.
Get out of it, and you're like unstart and start it again.
That's
Get out of
hilarious.
it.
This was in the mod contest.
Well.
Yikes.
Cody, to to open an XML, you need to edit it with Notepad++. So download Notepad++ and extract your mod. You'll be able to open the XML up, and you just want to adjust your capacity to change the amount it can hold. Yeah, Derek, I won't be able to get a haircut in Ontario for a while. So yeah, because nobody wants to look at a greasy caveman trying to play Farm Sim.
I can't believe you can't get a haircut.
I wouldn't say nobody.
Yeah.
Damn, Logan, you really horny.
Rooster caught that Trailer Park Boys reference, didn't you?
I did.
Dude, I love that scene. I have quoted that so many times. The exact scene. I won't quote it on the stream.
Such a good show.
But oh man, and I said worst case Ontario yesterday, and nobody pointed it out.
Oh, Ricky.
Oh man. Oh, that's why I can't see anything. I don't have my own lights on.
The guy that late he died. It was quite sad.
Wait, what? Yeah, I know, right? They did a tribute to him at the end of the show, at the end of the last season.
Yeah.
Oh, Cattle. Did you know the best way to optimize your frames is if you walk into that shop and there's a chair there. If you sit in that chair, it optimizes your frames.
What?
Zoom in that shop. Now turn. You see that chair at that desk right there? In game, if you go and sit in it, your frames go like to 0 to none.
Why?
It's just the chair. The chair's broke.
That's hilarious.
I'm not kidding. If you go and stand on the chair, it'll make your frames go bye-bye.
Cattle Ranch
As
is
he
putting a standing
deletes
desk
it.
in.
Yep.
Oh, how about you scale it so it's actually a standing desk?
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I wish I could show people what he's doing.
He's putting a couch there.
Dude, I wish this would work. I wish it would show people. Hey Doughboy, how's it going, man? Where do you get my mods, Aiden? There's a link to my Facebook page in my description here that will take you to both links, both my mod network and my file server. It's in the pin post on the top of my main page there.
Oh, not the scaling. Oh my. Yep, that's.
That's an armchair now.
Making the love seat.
Try to binge.
Oh my god. I'm ashamed to know this guy.
Why? I just made a nice comfy chair, dude.
That's exactly it, Jake. Is the
he's
buildings
optimizing peak
have
performance.
really unoptimized collisions on them, and like I said earlier, I didn't really feel like it wasn't my job to fix the map. I just wanted a good dairy map to add features to, so that's what I did.
All right, there we go.
Okay. Oh boy. I
Tyson,
lost my
it's your-
comments. Hold on.
That right there, it's mint.
Oh, go ahead, Logan.
Is your is all of your map stuff? Is it mainly Lua or did you like? Is it more XML?
It's all XML. It literally all of it.
okay.
It works all off. It's actually really simple. That Dairy Deer guy figured it out. He only asked me like 3 questions, dude.
Who stores?
But I'm
4
gonna
by
I
make
don't do dairy.
Oh,
Fucking
well, you
beef
can
and
apply it to
shit.
beef too.
Yeah, I see what you mean. The one thing I wanted to do with beef, I told you thinking about this because I modeled a cake feeder, and I wanted to make a sort of cake and like more supplements and stuff like that for beef.
And you can do that. You basically base it off what I did, and that's where my
Beef
tutorials
cake.
come in. That's where my tutorials will come in handy. But like, I only get 3 hours a night during the week, and probably a little about pretty close to the same on weekends. But the thing on the weekends is I'm not at work during the day, so I need to, in order to make tutorials, I basically have to stop streaming for a couple weeks and just get the tutorials pumped out.
Okay, anything else I should go deal with? Oh, there's probably a shitty chair in this fucking house too.
No, there isn't. There's couches.
No,
Oh
there's
no,
2 of
there
them.
is.
Huh.
Okay, now I've really lost. Okay.
Who
Yeah.
has a TV right there? What the fuck?
Care, is that your name? I don't know. I'm really bad at pronouncing people's names. Yes, wheel configs are really easy for me. I can definitely do a tutorial on those. Hey Lane, how's it going, man?
Anything else I should do? Make this tree bigger? I don't think.
Tyson, I'd just like to point out you're like pretty dang behind in your comments. I don't know if your stream's been updating or.
No, I'm just because Cattle Ranch won't shut the hell up, and he's
Oh, I
destroying
got
this
you.
map. Yeah. No, I can't. Just, I could just hit a button on my headset, and just mute everything in Discord, just talk over everybody.
Yeah.
Priority speaker check.
No, I wouldn't do that. I tried that, but it wasn't working the best.
Okay, the oak's now bigger.
Hey Kyle, thanks for joining the stream, man. I hope you're enjoying it, man. Jake, removing polys from a vehicle isn't just something you can just do very easily, unless you just start. Usually with those expendables trucks, all those trucks though, usually if you just delete the engine out of them, that probably halves your poly count on average.
Anything else I need to be doing?
I am proud to say I've never have been and never will join Expendables group.
I'm in there. They actually taught me a lot. Actually, when I started learning, one of the guys in there, one of the admins, showed me. He did a couple personal tutorials for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Burke taught me some stuff about work areas, and another guy taught me some stuff about separating in Blender.
Oh, guys, we need one of these in the shop.
Yes, yes we do. All right. Hey, John. I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing, man?
Where?
It's midnight where you are, man. You must be in. You must be somewhere in Europe.
There's still
Thanks for tuning in, man.
You Roppy.
Yeah, Nick, I laughed so hard when that season opened with him saying it's just water into the fridge. Dude, I quoted that on Facebook the day I saw that. That was the best thing. Like that was probably the funniest thing of that season. That you gotta admit the later seasons weren't as funny.
No, they got kind of self-aware when Netflix bought them, and they kind of, I don't know.
It seemed kind of forced.
Like for some, like the extra production quality, I don't know, took away from it.
This map went from him trying to like his best on it to him now putting taco stands in the shop.
I know.
This is trying his best. This is great.
Dude, I'm putting a taco stand out front. We gotta keep the workers happy.
Man, I wish Giants would have made it so that the Bale wrapper couldn't get off course and make S-shaped Bale tubes.
Fuck, where
I
are we?
hate that.
I wish Giants did a make farming simulator because whatever they did, they fucked it up pretty bad.
I don't know. Have you compared Farming Simulator to the other competition other than Cattle
Right.
and Crops? Cattle and Crops really went over the top with their precision farming stuff.
Cattle and Crops is insanely realistic, but nobody likes it.
Yeah, when you drive over bumps, your 3-point hitch sways.
So,
we
like,
were
how do
going
I
through
get
all the
this-
features the one day. I was streaming it to my Discord here.
Like,
and we were looking
there's
at
so
it.
many little things, but everyone's so drawn to the quote-unquote, like, almost like the name brand, which is Giants, because that's the game that's been, you know...
Well, Cattle and Crops is really lacking in some areas, so they won't be able to get half these contracts because Giants got exclusive licenses. Like I said to a lot of people, the license for John Deere is exclusive. There's
Right.
no way, like, even Rooster could back me up to this. If John Deere's going to license their brand to somebody, they're not going to give it out to everybody.
Yeah.
You
took a
gotta
ton
be the
of work
best of the
to
best.
get. It took a ton of work to get one company to do it. There's like, and I guarantee there's a clause in that contract talking about exclusive rights, yada yada yada. It would, yeah.
I feel like it took Giants, and when people are saying, "Oh, why didn't they have farms, or why didn't they have Giants, or why didn't Giants have John Deere beforehand?" Well, here's my theory: John Deere needs to know that they have Giants' trust, because 10 games, they're experienced and they're known enough. They're not just gonna put their licensing in some no-name game,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Like, they're not gonna put John Deere in pure farming too.
Not to mention, Giants probably had to fork over a large sum of money.
Yeah.
Oh, Giants had to fork over a large amount of money.
Okay,
Yeah,
everybody.
like, we're talking like Brink's truck out in front, like.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to these comments here.
Taco
No,
stand.
you didn't even know of the public contracting either. It's not really public. It could only be this 1 year. They have to do it every year now.
Well, that's probably why they're holding out so long, right? Could be
Yeah.
why, but you're right.
If you compare them, actually, like Giants or FS17 to FS19, actually look at the actual improvement, there is a large amount of improvement.
There is, but there's so much more they could have did. They shouldn't. UDIM was a huge step forward, 100%.
Even statics, like
Yeah,
from Corona's.
Coronas.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lighting and UDIM, they go hand in hand though. Without UDIM, the upgraded lighting system would have sucked.
Yeah.
Because there'd be no way to differentiate like the way things reflect the light, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many monitors do I have? I have 3 monitors, man. I want to get a 4th, but I'm not sure if I need one yet.
Okay, everybody, the taco stand's in.
Why would you
Okay,
put a you're ruining this map.
What do you
Parking,
mean? He's improving it.
better?
parking lot's in. Like, dude, we're ready to keep our workers happy, dude.
Dude, this is supposed to be
Yes.
the first
Farming
cool
simulator
racing
turns
map.
into taco simulator.
I mean,
He's just butchering it, so I'll get around to doing it.
It can be a
Like,
sell
look-
point for your pigs.
Yeah, like look how. Yeah, like it's the beef. Like we got on location taco stand, dude.
Oh my
you should delete half the XML for Tyson.
Like all of the farmers, all the farmers will come around to my taco stand. You know.
Yeah, your
I'm
taco
very
stand's the
tempted
best.
Oh boy.
to
The tacos
export
bring
a
all the
taco
farmers
truck
weird.
and in game it so it's an actual like trailer.
Dude, that would be awesome. I would use it.
This thing
Dude,
is
take the lizard
so-
step van, take the lizard step brother van, and fucking make a taco van out
The
of it.
stepbrother van? Okay. Okay.
What are you
we're,
doing, step van?
Alright. Hey, yeah, Opie, I think that's your name. I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing?
They're closed.
I loved that sign.
They're closed.
Closed away on Giants Farm nagging map mate.
What kind of tacos they sell? Taco? We gotta look this up. Shit. Why so jumpy? Okay. $2.49 for chicken fajitas? Hell yeah. Yeah, like-
Because
Derek, we're not gonna be able to convince Jonah to make a noon tank. He lives in Quebec, man. He's just gonna keep making. Let's keep making hools. Hopefully, I can get a tandem one. That'd be sweet, but I'm not gonna bother him for more manure tanks.
I hate tacos, said no one ever.
Does it actually say it? It actually says that on.
Yes, it does say that at the bottom.
Okay, alright.
I want to make that thing a trailer. That'd be pimp.
It needs hydraulics.
on.
And we need that flag to work too.
Hey Ethan, how's it going, man? Hey, Pleasant View Farms, you guys wrap a lot of bales. Why is this bale wrapper so far off? What is it doing? Let's give this thing a little bit of a shove.
What up, Tyson?
Hey,
That
man.
just made that farm 10
How's it
times
going,
better.
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. What about you?
Well, my bale wrapper's decided it's going to make a zigzag.
That's just FS, man.
Yeah. This is horrendous. Yeah, I thought it was good because it's supposed to get itself back on course, and it didn't. It made itself worse. And this is the last one I'm putting in this one, anyways.
I'm now a modder.
Not
It's
only
a loner
not a
anyway.
modern channel, you ruined my idea for that map.
No. This is the only thing I've done that really is been that and my couch. Dude, it's fucking mint. Where is it at? It's in here.
Come on now. His couch is next level thinking.
I just
Yeah,
finished the sunflower harvest on the challenge thing. It took me fucking long enough.
That way, when you follow it won't fall asleep in your chair. It's not uncomfortable.
Did you?
I really wish you would have loaded that thing in game so you could see the frame issues. It literally drops. Like, I have an RTX 2070 Super. I run very high frames on that map, and it drops me down to like 4 FPS.
I'm gonna make a whole entire map just with those chairs.
So I should delete all the
Hey,
chairs?
Anderson Rapper
Well,
sucks.
no. It doesn't cause issues unless you like stand on them and go try to like so sit on them.
Well, now you don't
Okay,
have to worry
role
about
player.
Yeah. Unless you're role playing the map, which I hope you're not going to. No, that's it. You need to make a YouTube series on taco stand, whatever, and farming
Role play
simulator.
Juan sits in chair and crashes game. Big, sad, epic, gone sexual.
What?
Dude, it's my
Yep.
fucking
Clickbait.
taco stand, dude.
Yeah, bro. He's gonna do like a role play of business and a taco stand.
Juan
Dude,
taco robbery insane.
This is our first location, and then I'll take you to our second location.
What the
Oh my gosh.
But hey,
I'm sorry,
Shadow.
everybody. This is hilarious.
both
Oh.
of your locations are closed.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, why are they both closed?
My taco truck got stolen.
Hey, Care, how do you say your name, man? But anyways, I haven't learned how to make my own stuff in Blender yet, but putting an injector or an incorporator on a noon manure tank would be absolutely awesome. I'd love to do it, and I have a long list of stuff. As soon as I finally get time to learn to make stuff in Blender, I would love to make that kind of stuff. I know I want to redo the noon manure tank. That's one of the top things on my list. I also want to make a functional sand pit where you have to actually dig out the sand every so many years because it gets full. So then you have to spread the sand-laden manure.
That's
Okay.
not fucking fun.
Taco stands back to normal.
Okay. I don't know why it's. I thought there's like. I feel like there's not that many because I mean I could do most XML work, but I'd say like Tyson is probably 10 times more advanced than me. But I can model fairly well. I mean, like that trailer that I made, I modeled that from scratch. I didn't make like the insides of it, but I don't know who would ever want to put themselves through that.
See,
I could have.
I'm terrible
like,
at visuals.
See, that's the thing though. I don't know. I not the best at modding. Like I know there's for sure people that are way better at, like, especially like the XML stuff. But I wouldn't say that I'm not bad at modeling. That's just something I learned. I learned Blender easier than I learned Giants Editor.
Fuck you, you're shit at modding.
Oh god. I could stare at an XML all day. Like you saw Smebby in here earlier, me fixing that tank. For
Yeah,
him. Literally,
yeah, literally.
Literally didn't even look at what he was looking at. And I'm like, okay.
And literally, yeah, it was. And with you were asking question after question of knowing what this stuff was. Like, I'm like, what? You need that? Discharge notes? What are those even used for?
Yeah, and the thing is, in high school, I took 3 years of coding classes. I'd like to sit down and learn how to write Lua, and somebody sent me a tutorial, but I can't make heads or tails of it because in high school, when you learn coding, it's like the bare basics. Like, it is literally called basic.
Lua is
like that's the name of the program. Like the what do you call it? The language.
Yeah.
Like on Jungle Book.
But yeah, so I have enough of a background that I think if I sat down, but Lua is also different than coding something from scratch as well because from what I understand, you reference stuff. It's the same and it's different. Like you create I want to say you create variables and stuff, but you're also referencing in-game functions at the same time that you don't really have full access to.
Yeah, Lua is a different story. It's not easy at all.
Yeah, XML is a configuration. It's literally a configuration. It's telling the game, this is here, and this is the position and this kind of stuff. It's not any
This
more
is how it
advanced than that.
acts. Yeah.
Yeah. It's this basically animation for the entire thing. But there's still stuff I can't do. Like I can't write a folding animation to save my life.
Oh, dude, that's I was gonna say,
hard. What?
Is it not? Okay. Well,
those are easy.
Well, okay. So it's the timing that I can never figure out. Because like I know for the lift animation it has to be a certain timing, and then does the timing add? I managed to get it right with the Salfords, and that was the only time I ever messed with it. But does the timing add to so? Let's say you start at 0, 0, and then your next line is 0.5, and your next line is 0.1 or 0.05, and then you go to 0.1. Does that mean that by the third line you're at 15 seconds, or does that mean you're at 10 seconds?
No, usually your animations have timescales on them that are separately. I don't know were you doing like a trans one, or were you doing a translation or a rotation?
It was a rotation for a folding
And
animation.
usually rotations have timestamps on them where it has a start and finish on it.
Yeah, they do. But I'm wondering, does it wait? But what I'm asking is, does it wait for the first one to finish and then move on to the next one?
Next one, I think so. No. Actually, I take that back because I know a lot of the XMLs. Usually, like you think of a lot of coding stuff working in lines by line, like it goes one line to line 2 to line 3 to line 4. But I don't know if Giants works. I don't know if that's how they process their XMLs. I think they do it differently.
Okay, that's the other funny thing about XML is it doesn't have to be in any order. You know how most people with the wheel configurations at the top, you could literally put that at the bottom. You can put that at the bottom of XML. Yeah,
I don't think loading. I don't think Giants has a loading that, like, you know what I mean. It's not really loading the.
No, it doesn't have to. It just looks for each piece and part. But,
so I think if you per animation though, like, because you know how it has like subheadings in a way. Per animation, I bet you it goes off of timestamps from saying you starting at 0, 0 to 0.5 to then if you put your next one that's starting at 0.5, ending at 0.10. You know, I think it'll go like line by line by line if you have it actually mathematically correct and like a timestamp that way. But
yeah, but what I never understood either, like what really threw me off was finding out that the lift animation is part of the folding animation.
And animations are probably one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah,
I tried doing like a folding door animation, you know, where like they go up and they turn.
Yeah.
And algebra really didn't get me through that one because that has variables in it too. Because you have to have a turn rotation and a trans rotation, and I will never, ever, 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 ever try to do that again.
It's not that bad.
All right.
I've done animations enough at this point. They're really not that bad. You just kind of got to understand how they work.
You really do, and there's no guides out there on any of this stuff.
No. Your best bet is just look at something with a shitload of animations.
Yeah.
Like some planner that has the boxes open, like staggered, like mine do. I don't know if JHG's does, but like my boxes all open like staggered, like one by one, and just look at something with that many animations because it was a fucking nightmare scripting that.
I think Smebby did that. I think with the staggered one. Hey Jesse, I just stream when the opportunity presents itself. That's why I don't have a schedule, and it kind of makes it hard for people to find me.
just follow the noise.
See, that's the thing, Jake. Fixing index errors, I'm good at that. The only thing that's ever defeated me was Chandler Buck's truck. The Ford Super Duties. Those things I literally tried, and I ended up just disabling like all of the add-on stuff, and the wheel configurations threw errors to no end because they have to be all dynamically loaded, and then you have to create a new wheel for everything, a new wheel to dynamically load. It was a disaster, and it wasn't worth fixing for me. It was like somebody purposely went in there and messed that up, is what it feels like because everything threw an error.
Okay, I was saying this for FS21. I'm working on a tarp right now. FS21, I really hope they add tarps like that are actually roll-up tarps, not a stage 1 and a stage 2. That like has multiple
You can do them
stages.
in this game.
I know you can because you can just add multiple stages. But still, that's a lot of work. I wish like Giants had a base game tarp that did it.
Yeah. Can we also talk about how the Anderson Rapper can drive but doesn't actually? Like, I'm literally bumping around with the telehandler here just so I can get hooked onto the hitch. It literally just sits there and spins the wheels.
I want that. Will grass only go? What the fuck?
Hey, Jesse, I'm doing pretty good. How about you, man?
yeah.
Hey, Logan? It's alright that you're late, man. I'm early, according to some people.
It'd be nice if the next Farmington had true two-wheel drive things instead of
Yeah,
just baking it.
the new farm sim has some things to improve on and things because like this FS19 was a pretty groundbreaking game in farming, but they still have some they can improve on.
I think they do a lot of that sort of like improvement functionally wise, rather than like. Because I think the UDIM system is pretty advanced as far as game design goes. I don't think that needs an upgrade. Visuals are all really there. Like, it looks so much better. It looks on par, sort of, with a lot of modern games, but it just needs features, not visuals.
I think they know they're in a hard spot. They gotta do something drastic, or they're gonna lose a lot of people.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they already lost a lot of people at 19.
I don't know though, because a lot of their fan base is not actual people wanting to play the game. A lot of their fan base is it's a free range game that has mods out there that are crazy lifted SEMA pickup trucks that you can go and drive around. Is a lot of their fan base.
Yeah.
So, and like that's most of the community. I mean, they're not even at that point. They're not even part of the community. But that's what a lot of them use this game for. It's a free range game that you could essentially do whatever you want.
So they're not worried about functionality.
Yeah.
No, not really. And that's how Giants looks at it too. They realize that's their big seller now.
That's why the console is their biggest thing. Because...
Yeah, exactly. Hey Jackson, well thanks for showing up, man. I know it's a little early tonight, and it's just like I said, it's all about opportunity. When I have the time to stream, I stream. I try to do it once every day on the weekend, but we're probably gonna drop the Friday stream, just to because it's really getting to the point where the Friday stream is getting later and later, to the point where it's like nobody shows up. It seems like the one day I started at like 12:30 in the morning. It's just getting too late.
God.
Yeah.
Look at that.
David, yes, that book needs to be updated. Either that, or they need to stop. It needs to stop being the first result in Google because it does not answer your questions at all. All right.
Deco Forge. That's what I wanted. Why does it look so fucking stupid though?
Oh, Pleasant View Farms. You mean how the nav meshes basically cater to having outdoor animals and not indoor animals? Because that's basically, if you want a tie stall barn, it has to be 100% just static cows for the most part. Otherwise, they have to be outside. There's no way to do it properly.
Static like it used to be. All static.
Well, they used to be static.
That's what I mean. Everything was static. There wasn't no moving cows.
For some reason, I remember them moving around for most of the history of this game, but I could be wrong.
I do. I'm kind of with Tyson on this, and I remember for the history of the game, as long as I can remember them moving around.
Time to delete some trees and make a road.
I remember some of the first like American mods for this game, and looking back at him, it's like, whoa.
Next did.
Yeah.
That was a legend.
Don't bring him up. Don't cry.
Oh, dude, I still remember the day he left. That was basically the day the game had never really been the same until 19 came out and I really got down to modding stuff for myself. But it was pretty much the end of my interest for so long there.
It's going to be a point though where the community is kind of dividing in two though, where the modders hang out with the modders and the idiots hang out with the idiots.
You mean
So to
mod
say.
Well, Oh, it always
Yeah,
was like that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I used to chat up Next every night on MSN Messenger. It was my idea. Half the stuff he created, I suggested it to him. Because you get remember he's from Denmark, and I think he was obviously talking to a lot of other people too that had the same general idea of what they wanted. But I know I know the Soundguard tractor was my idea. I pushed him to make that thing.
I'm not saying like back like then, but I'm saying now it's a lot of people are not really like the mods ever since that thing with whatever his name is. I can't even remember it. All the leaking of like North Dakota's mods and stuff.
Oh,
It's kind of been Jesse, whatever his name is. It's kind of been pretty divided in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, and Giants really doesn't. I don't know. Like
Giants doesn't pay attention to their community.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're what's like no, like what's in their Discord is not like I guarantee any of people you would say like in this modding servers like just other modding servers. A lot of their people in their Discord are once again like the kids who drive around SEMA trucks.
Yeah. Okay. I will admit I'm in their Discord, but I never check it. One day we went over there and we just kept posting in the console section. I think they have a console section. We kept posting US spec stuff. We all got timed out.
Oh yeah. See that's what I mean. That's what I mean. They like their main community base is console. And SEMA lifted truck kids like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Am I gonna miss my laneway here? Those lights on that. Oh, that was the mailbox. I missed the laneway. Those lights are bright.
McDonald's, guys. Pulling into
Give me a Big
McDonald's.
Mac. I want
I want
a quarter pounder with cheese.
I want a 10-piece chicken nugget.
You gotta try their new whatever, their McChicken thingy.
I tried that. It was pretty decent, actually.
It was very good.
Yeah. All right, I'll be.
I'll be back.
Let's just
We got
wrap
a new
the bales right
McChicken?
across here.
Yeah, they got it's not a spicy McChicken, it's just a regular McChicken. It's
Oh, that's gay.
banger. Well, they have a spicy McChicken, but
They actually, yeah, I mean, didn't they
It's
have
like-
at one time an actual spicy McChicken?
no, they still do, yeah. But it's called like
Oh,
the
okay.
crispy McChicken or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it's
Oh, okay.
it's bussin'. Is
Because I mean, the
Yeah,
regular
it's pretty
McChicken has
good.
a little spice to it. Then they just add a little more. That one time, I know they took it away. I didn't know if I thought they brought it back. I didn't know if they kept it or not.
yeah.
All right, for all you guys saying never buy anything red, here you go.
Uh
That's a massive 135. Oh. Ugh.
All right. Logan, are you a tow truck driver for a living, man? Wait, does this thing have a...
I want to make a Kubota so bad.
A what?
He's gonna say club sandwich.
Kubota.
You want a Kubota?
I want to make a Kubota.
Why?
One of the new ones wouldn't be too bad.
Okay.
like,
No, listen. Here's my dilemma on Kubota. You can't hate on them because they don't make big old farm tractors. They're nice little like ranch tractors and just Bale
they are
tractors.
nice, but till you have to. Work on it.
You got cattle ranch
My
all
dad
worked up
had
here,
it.
boy.
My dad had
Hell no.
two M6800s and it had a M9000.
Yeah.
They're good tractors, don't get me wrong, but you got to work on them.
Anybody that says a Kubota's a good tractor is an enemy to me.
Well, I guess
Everybody's
love
an
you too.
enemy to you. Don't lie to us.
Kubotas are shit.
It's debatable.
I ran one for 3 years. They're garbage.
Well, I've run one for 10 years.
Yeah.
You just ran 1. I've ran 4. So
This
The
is
farm
really
that I was
not
on
the best
had-
place to wrap this, but we're gonna.
It had
we're gonna
6
send
of
it.
them.
you just had a dud.
6 duds. Okay.
You had 6.
Hey, it
You had
moves. It
0.
moves. It moves on
They,
its own.
they had they
There
had
we go.
6 of them,
Yeah.
and I would take a 4440 over one of those fucking Kubotas.
Well, I would too,
They were
man.
they were
that's not
120.
even a.
That's
That's not
even a
even
Yeah,
comparison.
I'm pretty sure anybody in their right mind would take a 4440. or
No, they're a
Kubota.
fucking idiot. I mean, that's just a.
Yeah.
I'll take a Kubota over a case tractor same size any day.
No, it was a Kubota M120. Fucking trash.
You had a newer one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Them are not as good as I like that. The first ones are a lot better.
It was like a 90 something, if I remember right.
It also depends what you're using it for. You literally can't really compare any tractor hand in hand because they're all being used for different things, unless you're comparing like exact same things. But I know.
I
like,
ran a 3-tie baler on a Kubota, and then with the new people I worked for, I ran a 3-tie baler on a 7230.
Yeah, but someone who lives in Oregon who has to go over these crazy hills is not someone to compare to someone who lives in like Nebraska. Who actually is Nebraska's pretty hilly. Someone who lives in
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty hilly too, ain't it?
Either way, Kubota's fucking shit.
someone who's not hilly.
I got what you're getting at though.
Yeah.
All right, Jake. In terms of optimization, the first thing they need to do is add multi-core support. Hands down. There's no discussion. They need to do that. And if they don't, I really doubt I really want to play the next game, because if I have to run that game on 1 core and they make it look better, but the optimization just isn't there, I just can't imagine it's going to
Why
be very
can't they
pleasant
not
of an
do that?
experience. What do you say?
Why have they not done that?
Because they can't. Either they can't justify the cost. Like look at Arma. They did that mid-release cycle to Arma 3. That was the most badass thing I've ever seen a game development company ever do. Was like, don't even release a new game, free update. Here you go, multi-core support.
I played Armor 2. I never played Armor 3.
It's worth the money.
Yeah, it's worth the money.
I own the game and every single one of the DLCs, and it is hands down worth the money.
Are we talking
love
about
it.
Arma 3?
Yeah.
I have some Arma
Okay.
videos on my channel.
My dilemma on Arma. It's good for like the military aspect of it, but you know how back in the old Armas they used to have a DayZ, the DayZ mod.
Yeah, I remember that.
I feel like the new actual standalone DayZ is much better.
Because it's a completely different game engine. It's called the Enfusion.
Yeah.
engine.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
should grab
Arma
those
3
rails off
still
the
even
top.
has good DayZ options.
it is,
mean,
but it does.
No, it's
Okay.
Exile. Exile's good as shit. I mean, I've got 2,000 armors clocked in Arma 3, and I mean, I've played a good 1,000 of it in Exile. I love it. It's fun.
So here's the thing about Arma though. In my opinion, it sucks without people to play it with. That's why I got. I used to be heavy into Arma, but I wasn't playing Farm Sim all those years. And what ended up happening was it just like I couldn't find people to play with. Like it absolutely sucks to play by yourself. The AI are just worse than the Farm Sim AI.
We tried, but you said I wasn't good enough, so
You
know.
weren't. You were absolutely awful.
I'm all right.
No, you're not.
A game, hands down, best game is Rust.
I've heard that's an interesting game.
Oh my!
Yep, it is. I have over 1,000 hours in that too. It is fucking. Yeah.
Two of my Steam friends just started up Arma 3 and Rust at the same time.
Oh god.
I don't know if you guys can see that in the stream or not. Oh yeah, you can. Alright, I gotta scroll back up here. We lost a ton of comments.
No, the thing with Rust is the game is so toxic. It's like if you're not out there, if you're out there to have fun, you just stay away from the game.
Sounds like Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's worse. It's by far the worst
Like
community.
you can't even walk anywhere without getting shot. It's like stupid.
Yeah, no,
In Chicago?
yeah, it's
It's like a little 12-year-old. I got you, motherfucker.
yeah, no, it's that on drugs though. It's seriously that bad.
Yeah, Rust is fairly toxic. I will agree with that.
I remember before. You guys remember the original before they rewrote Rust, where it was like a completely
Yes.
different game with the zombies?
Yes,
Yes,
that was where
Yeah.
was where most of my Rust hours came from. To be fair,
Yeah,
I played that a shit ton.
Yeah, I never played the update. I don't even understand the update. They keep changing it so much. It looks like a cool game.
They did change it actually. They did change it. They added some cool stuff. I still play it pretty regularly. They added some like tunnel dwellers. There's like there's tunnels now. Like you can take like train carts underground.
Oh man, it's a completely different
But
game
the thing
now.
is, they totally revamped the game. Like FMJ full FMJ. That's now like there's different types of like 5.56 and stuff, and like P2s are now. Yeah, it's a different game. I would say
that you'd rather play with your buddies than you would with a whole bunch of other people, like random people, though.
But the thing is, you can't really. Your buddies, if you're out to play the game, you're out to play the game. You're not out there to hang out with the game with your buddies. You're out there, like, you're actually having to be good at that game. Or else it's going to be no fun. You're just going to get just destroyed.
Yeah, and from what I understand, as soon as you sign off, it's a free for like they can come and grab all your stuff and then.
Yep, there's
yeah,
raid.
It's one of
there's
those
no
games
raid.
where you pretty much got to play it all day. It would have been something fun to play during the lockdown, but.
Yeah, that's when I logged a lot of my. Well, I still had a good amount of hours, but that's when I logged another good amount of hours. And like, yeah, now people like run like 17 wide. They're called Zergs.
Oh,
people, there's 17 people on one team. Crazy.
Guys, remember that road that went to North's map?
Yeah, you ruined it. Yeah, Jesse, I'm not gonna run a feed for a long time. Yeah, David, the nice thing about Facebook is if you search up the name, the modder's name, usually they have a page. But aside from that, yeah, good luck contacting those guys from like 09 or 11, 13 era. Logan, what happened to your tractor, man? I know weren't you the guy that broke the frame on the truck a while ago, or was that somebody else? Tim Hortons has a roast beef sandwich now. I don't even go to Tim's.
I don't even know what a Tim's is.
Tim Hortons.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, there's not any.
Oh, it's the donuts are decent, I guess.
They have
if
donuts.
If you want to know what a Tim Hortons donut tastes like, go to a Krispy Kreme, get a bunch of donuts, leave the box out for 3 days, and eat one of the donuts. That's a Tim Hortons donut.
Is it a restaurant or like a gas station?
It's a coffee shop.
Oh, it's like a coffee shop.
It's
what?
It's a competitor to say like what you guys have for Dunkin'. It's their breakfast
Oh,
stuff and
it's
whatnot.
so it's like, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It's essentially, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they need to make a sandwich that's literally a donut for a bun though. That would sell, I think. Just make a honey cruller and put ham and Swiss between it. That'd be mint.
Depends what you put on the donut, though. If you're like glazing the donut, that'd be disgusting.
No, it wouldn't.
No, that I couldn't.
Put ham and Swiss on it, dude.
I don't even want to think of it. You'd get so much. You'd be eating. It's like eating. You'd literally be eating sugar with like meat and like. It's so disgusting. No.
Oh man. Think of a glazed ham though. Like it's the same.
Yeah.
Kind of idea.
But glazed ham. Okay. Yeah. I guess you're true. Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
This poor tractor. I'm running it with a shuttle shift when I should be manually shifting it to reverse, but I just.
You should.
Yeah, okay, fine, Cattle. You win this time. I will not pull this paddle shifter.
But be careful.
Is it a
those
4-speed
masties. Yes, it's a 4-speed.
Okay.
The high and a low.
Yeah.
4-speed, high and a low.
I don't have an option for that though. Yeah, I'd
A
have
low range and a high range. It'd be an 8. It'd be a.
Yeah, I don't have an option to set it up like that.
Oh.
So we'll just do it like this, but we'll run it like this. So
But be careful, because they will get stuck in reverse.
Oh boy.
Mine gets stuck in reverse all the time.
And I only got 2 years. Oh, there's. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got it right here.
Anybody watching my stream here?
Why would I watch your stream?
How does my road look?
Your road looks better than it did before. It actually has a meaning to it now.
There you go. Now I can do it.
Doesn't it? It goes up here, and it's like, hey.
There, now I can please cattle ranch with my...
Does it look terrible, or does it look decent?
Looks good.
That looks pretty Oregon-ish. Or whatever. You know what? Just don't.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon.
Yeah, I mess that up all the time. I've said it Oregon my entire life until you corrected me.
I kind of want to take that road out and pave it the other dirt color.
You don't usually see a gravel road leading to a field.
Not like that.
You're
Well,
daily
not like-
driving a tow truck at 13. That's...
What?
Yeah, I guess in some places, I guess you could drive for farm purposes.
A tow truck?
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think. I don't know in the States. I don't think you could drive a truck. I know you can drive a tractor.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't drive.
That-
The thing with the law with that is like no one follows it, but the law with that is you can't drive a tractor on a road until you're 16. You can start operating equipment when you're 13. I think is what the law
There's no
says.
age limit on when you can operate it here, but there's definitely you definitely gotta be 16 to drive it on the road. You don't need a license though, but if they take your license for DUI,
I don't think-
then you're screwed. Jake, I didn't do anything to a 40-20. It's a 30-20. It's a bit of a disaster. I didn't know when I started on it a long time ago that it was literally just the 40-20 with 30-20 decals.
We have a 30-10 in real life. I mean, it runs. It's pretty mint actually.
Oh boy.
We don't use it, but
Why not? Is it a diesel?
yeah.
Dude, I'd use the hell out of that. Oh, I'm losing comments now.
Literally, I don't know what you'd use it for. We literally have.
Put it on a grinder mixer or something. You do beef cattle. I don't know what you do in real life.
No, we don't do like grinders. Just pasture feed cattle.
Wow.
Grass.
Another
And-
smart human being in here. Cool.
Wait, what do you do? I was trying to read comments at the same time.
He grazes.
Oh.
Yeah.
At least that's
Yeah.
what it sounded like he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd lose money
Tell,
here.
tell our
At the,
cattle.
price, at the price of land in Ontario, you'd lose money, crazy. Or you wouldn't
How many
make
head-
it as much
How
as
many
you
head
could.
you running?
Huh?
How many head you running?
We used to run like because we have 2,000 acres of pure like farmable land that's not just pasture. And we have about 1,000 acres that is actually pasture land, and then we used to, I don't even know, we used to have a lot more than we have, and right now we only have like 250 head,
Oh, okay.
and about 50 of them are just finisher cattle that are out in corrals.
Yeah, we're at like just under 160 acres at pushing 90 head. We'll drop another 20 calves here.
I remember the big time calving seasons.
But most of ours are just we buy a lot of steers.
Yeah.
We're not really a cow. We used to be a cow calf operation, and then I went and just buying feeder cattle and feeding them out.
Yep. Yeah, finishers. That's what we call them.
Well, we bought. Well, yeah, it's right in the middle between finishers and feeder cattle because they're like 600-700 pounders.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you meant, but like that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Then I finish them out, and right now we're just selling locker beef. We're getting USDA certified, and we'll end up having a store. People can buy it, but
Alright, let's see here.
That's what I'm doing with Marshall, actually. There's a big lot, like actually the size of probably that field that you're looking at right there that your mouse is on. It's probably about that size. I'm putting a fence around it, and it's gonna be a big pasture that's like actually workable. You can put lots of cattle on, and then I'm gonna have like, cause I have my seasons, I have an edit to it where it has cow calf on it, so I could do cow calf with beef. So I could actually do cow calf, and I have different lots at my at the main farm that I run. I have 4 different lots for like a bull shed and stuff like that, and I
See
can
that-
put calves in there, and it's pretty sick.
That's what
me
we're
and
trying to do
Tyson
to
are
this
wanting
map.
to do with this.
Yeah.
There's gonna be this whole
I'll
pen.
show you.
This whole pen's gonna be cattle pens. All these, oh fuck, where is it? All these grass fields up here are all gonna be cattle pens.
See, yeah, I'm gonna do. I know now that I talked to Tyson, kind of, I don't know, just saying it out loud. I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna make a lot of fields actually be able to put cattle on.
Yeah, all these are gonna end up having cattle on. I'm waiting. At some point, Smebby's gonna show me how to do the
Fence
fences.
line.
Yeah, and then I'll end
Uh,
up doing the fences and having Tyson help me with getting everything set up. So, and then we're gonna work on grass seed.
yeah, the V2 4020 from Tired Iron was a pretty good tractor. Somebody gave me their edit of it, but I think I'm just gonna use the original. The edit has so many errors, and the camera's messed up, and I tried to fix it, couldn't get it right. Drew, what are my top requests for the next farm sim? Multi-core support and compaction.
Multi-core support is definitely a big one.
Yeah, so is compaction. Like, why add all these different tillage implements and they all do the same thing?
Mine is fucking 3D dirt. I just give me that like kettle and crop 3D dirt.
See, that doesn't bother me that much. I would rather just know that. I'd rather know that if I'm using a VT, that it's got advantages and disadvantages over something else more than anything.
I want to be able to get stuck.
Alright, Kel, if you watch my stream, I'll explain what I did to Marksville.
I want animated tarps.
That's what I just said that before you came in here.
Yeah, somebody said that. Yeah, he said that.
I was like, dude, we need animated tarps.
You know what we need? Contour fields.
Yes.
Ew, no. What?
If I'm gonna have hills on a
No,
map, if I'm gonna have hills
bro.
on a map, if I'm gonna have hills on a map, it's gotta have contour fields.
No.
What's wrong with you?
You know what? All right, another big thing for me is fucking rows follow the planner. That's like a
Yeah.
huge thing for me.
Oh, hey, Ghost. It's been a while.
You're sitting
Which
in his-
apparently it does in kettle and crops. I didn't know that for a while.
Hey, Ghost, how's your Turban Suburban?
You can't say that on here.
Yes, I can.
They don't know what he means. It's turbine, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess in
Yeah.
the US, that's how they pronounce turbine.
Yeah.
Exactly. Jeez.
That's exactly what they're talking about.
Definitely not what I said.
Logan, your farm is
what
having
do
a rough time lately, man. That sucks to hear you talk about the flames.
Insurance. Get a new one.
Dude, it's 826. I don't think they're getting a new one of those. Well, I
Alright,
guess,
so
yeah,
this is
you
on
get
a
enough to-
pasture, this big old thing right here.
That's a pasture? That's kind of a nice beat up
Well,
pasture.
it hasn't yet, but I'm going to pasture it.
Go fly down to the ground a little bit.
Hey, Logan, why don't you fix the errors on that?
It's gonna get flooded out.
Cody, the
Holy
Bale
shit.
trailers are not public. They're made by Appalachia's Modding, and he sent them to me to use on the stream. I was using somebody else's, and they, well, I'll put it nicely. I'd rather not have used somebody else's. They were
This is
they
another
were
one.
bad. They were
It's
they
a
were awful.
medium-sized one. And then this is, it's not done, don't mind all that. But then that's one big lot, that's one big lot, and these are two individual.
You know how to do those fences?
These are just copy and paste fencing.
Oh, jeez. No thanks.
But they looked fine, I mean.
No thanks.
In those pens, shit, I'd do
So-
guardrail the whole way.
So in the U.S.,
Yeah,
Tim
but
Hortons taking
how-
over.
I'm never gonna use these anyway. These are just like, I don't know what, like, actually in farm sim, I'd never use these.
Hey, Tyson.
Is Tim Hortons kind of taking over in the U.S. because there's a few people in here that have them in their states apparently.
Never heard of them.
Had
We
one
had
here
one that
for
shut
a
down
year.
for 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's also 3 Dunkins in that town, so they didn't really pick a good spot.
Okay.
There's a Dunkin' on the north side, and Dunkin' on the west side, and Dunkin' on the east side.
Oh boy. Yeah, Jesse, I have a green weight on a Massey because there's no other North American weight for the back of this thing. I didn't have a barrel full of concrete to put in the bag.
Get a bale spear, and
Hey there.
you,
Whoever that was,
Tyson,
I
you
didn't
get
catch the name.
Tyson, you get a bale spear, and you stab a bale, and you have a bale behind you.
Or
no,
get a barrel
no,
weight.
or a scraper blade. I wanted to use a scraper blade, but I keep forgetting to get one.
Get a barrel weight.
9
9 Farming.
How do I make sure this is saved when I get off?
Control S.
Just Control S, and it'll save the way
If
it
you
is.
close it without saving, it'll tell you if you want to save. You just click yes.
Hey guys.
Alright, just press the exit button.
Oh, you know what I could... Oh, I'm not even going to say it on the stream. Somebody beat me to it. But I had an idea for something I could send it to console. If they ever approve my shed.
They still haven't approved of that shit?
No, dude. How long does it take to test a shed? Dude, I was like, oh yeah, this will be out on Friday. Getting everybody all excited. Friday rolls around. Still in console testing, day 3. They're looking for some reason to fail it.
Of course.
American Bad.
Probably.
Can we just talk about how all the best streams I've seen Tyson doing? He's on the wrong voice channel.
Yeah, right?
I've been doing it in the public channel for a while now.
Yeah. So why did I make the other one, Tyson?
It pushes ghost buttons.
For those streams where I just don't want other people in here. I don't know.
Like he was saying he was gonna do last night, and once again is not doing.
Yeah, oh, I'm lazy. Yeah, no, it's a Massey 135, man.
What?
Logan says the reason why he was driving a tow truck is back roads, so never get caught. The local cops, if I don't break the law, it's fine. Yeah, yeah. The cops don't patrol gravel roads as far as I've ever seen. They don't want to wash the car at the end of the shift.
They do here.
Really? Oh, here they're required to wash the car if they get it dirty. So they never, unless something goes on or there's frequently stuff going on, they get called out. They don't just patrol the gravel roads.
They don't.
They're
They
here.
don't usually. They don't
They're
patrol the roads ever.
They're here because they're bored as shit.
You can get away with a lot of stuff on a gravel road
Yeah,
in
they can.
Ontario. I think Jesse could be the king of that.
You guys like mapping on West B?
Jesse, I gotta drive down to patrol you sometime. I haven't been down there in years. Last time I was down there, I bought a really clapped out Jeep Cherokee, and I mean this thing was clapped. I'm talking like the unibody rail was clapping against the body every time we hit a bump because it was so rotted off. It was literally clapped.
I'll be back in a little bit.
And I got a good deal on it though.
Dang, Tyson, you're running low on time.
I know. I gotta go to. Oh, I am. Boy. I was gonna say I'm going to 8 o'clock, but I think I'm gonna after 8 I'll just do the rest of it off stream. I'm not making another live stream and forcing people to watch me wrap bales.
Hey, you actually want to go hunting tonight?
That'd be a cool idea.
Or
But I won't be on after the
I'm back
stream for a while.
home. We do truckers MP.
Tyson, do you know anything about fill planes?
No, you should ask Angry actually. No, Angry does. Angry does.
I love how Tyson just completely ignored me because he doesn't want to play truckers MP.
No, I'll play Truckers MP. It's just a matter of finding the time. Cause like after the stream, I gotta go grocery shopping.
Yeah. You should
Uh,
stream that.
You should like probably try to get in the habit of doing stuff before you stream, so you don't.
Yeah,
have to cut
well,
the
when
stream short.
you know
That's difficult.
when you live the lifestyle that I live of being up all night because you work afternoons, you don't exactly have to get up at a decent time to do stuff before you stream.
What time do you get up? Is it? Did you get off
2
the
or
same
3
time I
o'clock.
Did you get off the same time I did last night? Or did you stay on at like 4?
I think I was on for another 2 hours. What time did you get off?
Because I got off at I got off at 4 and got up at 11.
Yeah, I went to bed at 7.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ruby Rice. Shit, I was out of it.
So but I worked midnights my entire life before I switched to afternoons. Let's see here. Yeah, Pleasant View Farms. Logan in my Discord here has done the cow-calf stuff before I got around to doing it. It's actually pretty simple to do. The hardest thing is getting it right so that you can actually make good money with the calves, like balancing it. Unless you figured that out too.
Me?
Yeah.
Seasons pretty much does it for you. It's essentially the same thing that it is the same system as with dairy.
Yeah, but you got to make it so it's not more efficient to sell the mother cows. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I mean.
But I mean, if it's just for yourself, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter, right?
Not really, and plus I really don't. I don't know. I've used it like a couple of times. I really don't pay attention to the prices.
Yeah, neither do I actually. Does this thing just not have lights? It doesn't have lights high enough to see where I'm going. Driving into this bale.
Try to make all my pastures like actual fields you can cultivate once you're done.
You should be able to do that.
Yeah, I am. It's just gonna take forever.
Yeah, the problem is they'll be growing any random crop if you don't own it.
I'm painting it as the grass terrain detail.
But oh, and you're just gonna define it as a field? I don't know how that works. I don't.
No, you just the way it works with the terrain detail, you just paint it as the grass one, and you can just cultivate it. And it's already got grass over it, so.
Okay, that makes sense.
What field definition for that?
Huh?
Field definitions for that?
That's zero and 2 on terrain detail. I don't really know anything else. I just know this makes it a grass field.
Hey David, Tim Hortons has a cult following everywhere in Canada. I'm not a part of that cult. I don't drink coffee, so.
Yeah,
Well, do you want me to make AI friends?
that would be pretty cool, I think.
Is that some dude's name?
Tim Horton?
That's not it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's why I said I don't care.
Must be a Yankee name.
What?
I never heard of that before.
Tim Hortons? It's a Canadian
Yeah.
company.
Oh. That was close.
Couldn't imagine actually doing this much loader work with a synchro transmission without a shuttle. Jesse, yeah, I definitely gotta come down there sometime. Like you said, like, I want to see Chemical Valley for myself as well. That's hilarious, man. But wouldn't he, didn't he want your license and registration, or do you just not care? I once got out of a ticket, because, the Stratford police took over, policing the one town in the county, south of Stratford, which is the town I work in. And, I got pulled over, and I mean, I was flying. Like, I was getting like a $700 ticket for this one. And, yeah, well, anyways, the cop comes back to me, hands me my license and everything, and told me, he's like, I'm letting you off with a warning, I gotta go. And he takes off. The next day I saw a news article, some guy got all high on meth and beat the shit out of like 3 cops, and he went to respond to that call. Like, he went there because they called for backup.
Dubs.
Yeah, it was rough. Their first day policing that area, the local meth head just kicks the crap out of 3 of them. Dude, like, that's a bad start to a. But I mean, at least I got out of it.
Yeah, you know, screw the cops. I got out of it.
Well, no, they didn't get the crap kicked to them that bad. It's just like, you know, they couldn't catch the guy. He was like jumping across roofs and stuff.
Jeez.
Like nobody was badly injured. But like, you know what I mean? Like how they get a little crazy and they can't control them, kind of thing.
You can't
Taser's
feel
not
nothing,
working.
you can taste it, yeah.
Yeah. No, nobody was actually injured. It was just like once the guy started hopping across roofs, that's when they just wanted
A little more systems on aisle 5.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Messed up.
Welcome to Southern Ontario. Yeah, no, yeah. But yeah, like you know he's really methed up when he fights off 3 cops, starts jumping across roofs.
That's just me on a normal day.
Yeah, wait, you don't do that?
Chemical Valley at night is stunning. Oh god. Is that when they let out all the chemicals? Hey Chris, this is the Massey 135 from the in-game mod hub.
This is for console.
And Attican, I'm not spreading manure tonight. Sorry, man. I'm trying to get these bales wrapped.
He's talking, so that's pretty much the same thing.
What? I only got like 35 minutes left to get all these bales wrapped.
Could do it.
What's the red barn for next to the silo? I have no idea, man. That was there on the base map, and I didn't even realize it was completely useless. I never did much. All I did to this farm was add the, when I was in the editor, all I came up here to do was drop in the Bale barn, and I never actually explored it until I started playing, when I realized that, what does that barn do? Well, actually, Ghost and Cataranch asked me. Guy stole an ambulance from the station driveway in front of a patrol car. OPP couldn't stop him, chases him all over. Oh boy, yeah, that's Southern Ontario for you. Yeah, Ethan, I work in Stratford. I live in Perth County. I don't want to give away the town I live in because, well, I don't want people finding me.
Giants is gonna find out about your DLC cracking. I mean,
What? I don't know anything
What?
about that.
No, he doesn't do that.
I don't know where everybody's been getting these DLC trees from. What are you talking about?
Yeah, legally purchasing of your DLCs.
Yes.
Recycling. It's just recycling assets, man.
That are locked in files.
They weren't locked that bad.
Hey,
I'm really not doing well for myself here.
No.
Whatever.
Oh god.
Only 42 people saw it so far.
Hey.
So far.
He hit a deer at 140
Holy crap.
kilometers an hour. That's
Oh, okay.
That's 95. I want to say 90 miles an hour.
That's like 40 miles an hour here.
Yeah. Maybe 20.
You guys' miles must be a lot longer than they are when we convert them from metric normally.
Yeah, that's longer. No.
I do. I've seen it.
Oh, Ethan, I bet you you have some great stories to tell from Brant County, man. Some wild stuff goes on down there. I know. I think it was Brant County that used a Duramax to rip an ATM machine right out of the wall, like in Trailer Park Boys. Caught it all on video.
Duramax owner be like.
Yeah, it was stolen. The owner was definitely shocked.
Right, at my truck.
I would imagine that it totaled the ambulance. That's. You know, I don't get any news from Sarnia, man. Like, I literally just started checking the news website. Like, I never heard any of these stories. Because I Googled Chemical Valley one day, and all of a sudden it started popping up on my Google newsfeed with a bunch of stories from that area. But other than that, I literally see nothing about it. Yeah, David, I should delete it. I think it's supposed to be a chicken burn. Or a calf area, I don't know. Oh. Wait, I'm pressing the wrong pedal. Oh boy. The best was the guy covered in cord oil, or whatever it was.
Some mapping right there. Yeah.
Mapping.
Tree.
I'd rather watch cattle try to map. No offense.
Are they, wait, where'd cattle go?
He said
He said he would be right back like 10 minutes ago.
I didn't even hear him say it.
Yeah. I feel his pain.
I stopped paying attention to what he was doing. It was getting bad. I gotta get out of the habit of pressing the reverser here, too.
Even if you something worse, you can watch mine. The under the map trees will never be noticed.
God. Hey, man.
Uncheck the visibility. Fine. Something some other people don't know how to do. I don't want to mess up nodes.
You can uncheck visibility, but you still got collisions.
Because they're under the ground, you don't have them.
Every scripting in there is internally controlled to user attributes. There's no such thing as map nodes. If there was, no one would do it.
Yeah, that'd be insane. Half your egg bag and all of your bales of hay disappear when turned over the next day. So were they hay or were they grass, man? Because if they're grass, that happens. The egg bag, Mark Perry fixed that on JFMEP modding on Facebook. He had to download the latest egg bag to fix that. In Stratford, they put the concrete poles in front because it stops the old people from driving through the store fronts. I think we're up to 11
That is
incidents of a
true.
car going through a store window now.
Jeez, buddy.
And it's so sad that it's
And they claim that Americans can't drive.
Americans can't drive.
Logan,
I
you're
think they're
14,
confusing
you can't
Americans with
drive.
people from Toronto.
Toronto isn't Toronto like practically America?
Yeah, I've been there.
No,
It's like-
Toronto is Toronto, and it's not a place you ever want to visit.
No.
I went on top of the tower.
Shut up.
See, David, I never think of Maine as one of those places that has small arsenals.
It's because no one thinks of Maine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, David. I never really even think of Maine.
Alright, I'm gonna go pull a Jonah and get some pizza.
Okay.
Don't Maine, like, I think Maine's McDonald's have, like, lobsters that you could get or something like
Yeah,
that.
they do in Atlantic Canada as well. It's called the McLobster. Apparently, it's absolutely disgusting.
Oh, I'd imagine.
Alright, we got 29 minutes. I think we can get these bales wrapped.
If not, remember what I said.
Feed them?
No, that your title of that video is finishing.
Oh, if they're not finished in 29 minutes, they are going to rot.
Where's Rainy tonight?
I don't know. He's probably. Oh, he's at work.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He told us that he works on Sundays.
Took me a minute to remember. I like how everybody in Ontario here is telling everybody about how bad Toronto is. I'm not sure why that's happening, man. But if you leave them outside, they'll definitely rot if it rains. Okay, we gotta move this wrapper.
What does the OPP stand for?
Ontario Provincial Police.
Oh.
They cover pretty much the entire province except for major cities have their own police department.
Okay, so they're essentially just like county sheriff's department, or like more or less a state patrol.
Think of state police.
State trooper.
Yeah,
State
whatever.
trooper.
Yeah, they cover the entire, like every highway, and like if a highway runs to a city, they cover that. The city police are like only in cities like Toronto or the big cities like London, Kitchener. Stratford has their own police force for some reason. Some small towns used to have them, but then they replaced them with the OPP. Five to 8 times, man. At some point, you just gotta get rid of the ATM machine. Like, that's insane. I have a track. How if I start on one side and someone on the other side, we can cut off half to the lake and ship it to America. Oh my god.
We got enough problems. We don't need...
You never really hear about what's going on in Maine, except for that time 3 guys from Nova Scotia smuggled all that weed across the border, across the river there, and got caught on both sides. Hopefully somebody caught that reference. Sarnia has a police force. I can only imagine what their blotter looks like. Is it even real lobster, David, or is it that imitation lobster crab meat or whatever? I guess no. I guess they don't make imitation lobster though. Oh.
Hey,
Oh, damn, he's getting really fast at muting his bike. Barry has their own police force. I've only been to Barry once when I was a kid, but I hear it's quite a dump as well. No offense if you live there, Red. The Swayze Express, yes, dude, the Swayze Express. I forgot about that part. Oh, dude. I spent 5 years of my life dodging the MTO when I owned that CJ. Literally anywhere we went, we made sure it was on a weekend when the scales were closed. Because I'm thinking, if they pull me over, I'm screwed. Just about every modification of that thing would have been considered illegal. Especially the side pipe exhaust. They would have just raked me over the coals. Can the CN rail cops pull people over even if they're off the away from railroad property? I didn't know that. Yeah, Barry has a lot of stuff going on. Barry's always in the news for stupid shit going on, man. Alright, I think we're gonna make it here. I think I'm gonna end up just feeding the rest of the bales that I don't use just to give my cows a small boost in production. Oh, okay. So don't get caught street racing in front of a CN rail cop. Got it. So, Smebby, you think I should edit out that part where I talked about the DLC trees? You think I'm fine?
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Hey, buddy with the Cyrillic name and Cyrillic text, I don't know what you said.
Gotta create a map.
Am I too cheap for a spear? Yes, I am. Actually, the truth is, the way Bale spears work is, in Farm Sim, it's easier to use a pallet for. The bales slide off way easier. I don't know how they work better or what Giants has been doing, but it's somebody once told me you're better to use a bale spear to pick up skids and a pallet fork to pick up bales.
Oh.
I've only saw a CN rail cop like 3 times. That was while I lived in Ingersoll. I've never seen them around Stratford. Never seen them around where I live. We don't have any railroad tracks by CN owned by CN up here though. It's all short line. Yeah, the MTO has the highest authority and they know how to use it, man. Every story I've ever heard of somebody dealing with the MTO has just been them getting screwed, just nailed to the wall. CN's buying up trackage everywhere in the U.S. now, David. I know in Michigan, I think it is, they have a lot of trackage there.
Did you know that Algeria is the only fully developed country in Africa?
No.
I'm doing this assignment, and it states, oh. Dang. No offense to anybody that lives in Africa.
You know, actually, 2% of my viewers on my streams the last 28 days have been from India.
Oh, dang, that's cool.
Yeah. There's actually more people watching my streams in India than all of Europe. I forgot I could have used my hand throttle this entire time.
Dude, where is this?
Smubby, do you do, when you're creating a spec map, do you do them in 2048 or do you do them in 4096?
There's no point in going above 2048.
Yeah, but I always used to do mine 4K, and it never made a difference. Like, I don't know, is there an actual noticeable difference or no?
No, not really.
Hey,
Okay,
out cool, Drew.
Doing it in 2048.
It is literally parked right over to the right there. You can't see it really on the stream. Let me get the light shining over there. I'll show you in a second here. It's just parked there with some bale wagons on it. Alright. We got 19 minutes and we're about to run out of room for this bale wrap. I'm not going to run out of feed for a very long time. Oh, that's the wrong pedal. Damn, Jesse, they aren't messing around. They plowed through shrubs and brush across a field just to get a guy on an ATV. What was the guy on the ATV even doing that was illegal? You can drive ATVs on the road now, can't you? I saw a news article about that.
No. Not here.
Really? I saw a news article saying you can. Ontario passed a law saying that you can drive them on the road anywhere, or something like that.
Oh, Ontario. Okay.
Oh, racing down the rail line. Yeah, that'll get you pulled over by the CN cop. Oh, right, the 40/40. If you can see it, it's right there. Just hanging out. Get some empty bale racks. All right, 18 minutes. Ah, we got 5 bales left to wrap. Most of them, I think I'm gonna feed most of them, like I said.
Feed him.
Best part is, I won't have to pay for another day on that wrapper if I return it now.
Tyson, it's a rental. It's a rental.
Oh, you missed it earlier when I was literally smashing it around because it wouldn't drive again.
So funny.
That's what I thought, Jesse. I know here they drive them on the road because they plow driveways with them here in my town. Oh, this is my own field. I'm running over the crop soon. Alright, this is going to be the last one we wrap. Well, there we go. So I'm crushing these. Yep. Let's go push that bale wrapper out of there and take those other bales and feed them. Apparently I've been leasing a bale fork for 54 days. I should probably fix that.
It's a rental.
That's a long
So
time.
if you're leasing in Farming Simulator and then you lease all the way up to the cost of the product, does it just buy it?
No.
No.
That's stupid. They should make that happen.
That's kind of how
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, if you lease if you rent a house forever, you don't own it.
There is a rent to own thing, but
Unless you do a rent to
there's
own, yeah.
rent to own. That's not lease. It's different.
Right.
How big are these gravity wagons, Jesse? That would be a wild ride on a 3-wheeler. That's the straightest bale wrap I've ever made compared to the ones at the other farm.
So, when you save and exit your game, does yours like get all funky? Because I know on like stuff I do, it'll like go all over the place, or like detach or something.
And then again, when I just save and press Alt F4, I don't have time to go back to the whole quit menu.
yeah, me too.
That's pretty cool,
Alt
Logan.
F4
They
is
let you drive an
nice,
ATV
too.
on every road. Alright, let's get rid of these grass bales.
Tyson, I swear, every time, always think talking to me. I'm like, what? ATV? Well, I drive them on roads.
There's like
what?
3 people in the chat in Logan.
Oh, that's not confusing at all.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, it's not. Just don't be named Logan.
Funny Wade.
Thank you.
Stacking bales.
Just feeding them.
Ah.
I thought they'd use that.
So, what did you get from McDonald's?
I got the Quarter Pounder Deluxe.
You
Because
disappoint me.
I'm the kind of person that likes I like mayo and tomatoes in my burgers. So
I told you to get McChicken.
You would love
you know what?
burgers.
I'll get one next time in honor of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright,
My
let's,
little.
let's haul the rest of those bales back to the other farm and call her a night here. Wait, actually, do those guys need any straw? Nope. Alright.
I gotta upload the next in the
I like the
Andros
instrument
podcast.
panel light
here.
here. It's just a little dome thing. Hold on. 750 bushel gravity wagons by the 3-wheeler. That's insane. I think I saw the video. I think you were talking in it too.
Huh?
Oh, Jesse here talking about the guy pulling 3 gravity wagons with a 3-wheeler so he can go to town with his 3-wheeler so he wouldn't get pulled over for breaking the law.
A 3-wheeler.
Yeah, a 3-wheeler.
I remember. I used to own one of those until I kind of totaled it.
Oh, he had the 6010 pulling it. Oh, and the 3-wheeler was on the. Oh, the 3-wheeler was on the back. Oh, okay. So say that there'd be nothing left of the transmission in that 3-wheeler. That makes more sense. I did see that video.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Because that didn't make no sense at all.
Yeah. Either way, a 6010 pulling it's a little insane too.
What's on some Amish shit there?
3 gravity wagons behind a 6010 is pretty wild too, when you think about it. Alright, we're gonna snatch these 3 bales up. Well, that is the straightest wrap bale line I've ever made. Look at that, guys. That's actually pretty impressive.
I have an ad.
Straight in the buzzer.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, I guess
It's not that hard to beat.
Those aren't just gonna auto load. I'm just gonna cheat these on here real quick because.
Hey, it's stuck out. You won't notice it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's that time of night when you get that super strength because you want to get home and drink beer.
Yep.
Beer.
Drink water.
Runs like a turtle bullied me, not really, didn't really bully me, but like just talking to them in KCS into making an actual spec map for this trailer.
Tyson, did you switch to a different farm?
No, I have this is where I keep my heifers.
I see.
I'm just impressed by how straight I got that thing.
It was very impressive. I applaud you.
Yeah, let's park this thing, get those back to the farm. Why is this? It's in reverse, but it's going forwards.
It's bugging.
There we go.
Nice.
The 3-wheeler had a pop-up sign saying yield on it with lights. Oh boy. Going to Sarnia just sounds like a real treat, man. Sounds like a good opportunity for a road trip. Yeah, here I'm pretty sure you can drive them on any road. I thought you could, but I don't know. The law isn't very specific on what you... I know you can't drive them on highways, though. Okay, we're just going to leave that right there for now. Let's get this back to the farm. Oh wait, why are those lights on? There. Apparently the cargo light's the reverse light. Yeah, not on the 400 series highways is what I was talking about, yeah.
Wait, so Tyson, you did a 3010?
It's a bit of a... It was literally just... somebody did one, and then it was a narrow front, so I made it a wide front, only to find out afterwards that it was the wrong... Completely the wrong tractor. It was a... hold on. It was actually a 40-20, just rebadged as a 30-20.
Funny.
Yeah.
I want to install VCA again, but I don't at the same time because I play on controller, so
VCA is only really good if you have a keyboard, to be honest. Or not a keyboard, a steering wheel.
yeah. I kind of want to buy one, but I also don't want to waste all my money on one.
Oh, they're worth it.
Yeah.
What telehandler do I use, Tayden? It's a JCB. It was included in the if you go through the mod hub, it's the 6-meter arm load all 520. If you go through the mod hub, it's under the Polish pack. But on my page, I released it in a pack with another JCB telehandler. They were both in packs and mods that were just full of European stuff that nobody was ever going to use. So I released this one and these two as their own pack. That was a long day of wrapping bales. I mean, it's only been, has it been 3 streams or 4 where I was wrapping bales?
3, I think.
Your third.
Well, we got her done. The last time we're going to do that, because I got to buy a forage harvester. There's somebody in the No Club posted a video of them driving a I want to say it was a 9420 pulling a quad train down the 400. I don't know how they're allowed to do that, but I guess because there's like no roads up there. Tayden, sometime around Christmas, I believe. Might have been January. It's a media fire link. Usually when I didn't post it on my own page. Yeah, there's not. It might have been Highway 11. But yeah, there's no roads up there. I'm surprised there's any farmland. Like, it's all rock. I don't know. Somebody once told me once you get north of Barrie, nobody really lives up there permanently. It's all like, what do you call it? Cottages for the most part. Shallow grains, like wheat and whatnot. Oh, that's some rough farming if you have to broadcast spread the grains. Bet you they could dig some Volkswagens out of that soil with the right plow or riffer.
What is Chippewa County Farms a good map?
Chippewa?
The placeable system is broken on it.
Yeah, it's but
I know how to fix it, I think.
It's an okay map. I was gonna do an edit on it, but I decided against it.
A bus out of the soil. Oh boy. Oh, cool, Drew. We're talking about Ontario. Or we were when we're talking about the shallow grains and all that. Northern Ontario specifically.
Ew. I just saw this Facebook post. It goes, finally got my hands on a GPU, and he shows his computer case with his phone showing a picture of a 1080 Ti.
Wait, what?
Okay, so this dude forwards this post to a group of Facebook, and he goes, finally got my hands on a GPU. And he shows a picture of his computer case, and his phone is displaying a picture of a 1080 Ti in the computer case.
Wait, nice. Who is this? Who posted it?
Here, let me just. I'll screenshot
like
it. No, it's completely not that. It's a computer thing. Computer group.
Oh. That's funny.
Hey, Alec, I've heard that about Weaver's Burgers as well. I've heard people say it's either the best or it's literally a completely burnt brick of beef. So I don't know.
Brick of beef.
Well, it's like
That's alliteration.
It's like they said hockey puck. They said it's like you put a hockey puck on a barbecue, just obliterated it into a charred patty. I don't know how to describe it, but I've heard so many people say that it's awful, and then I've heard other people say it's the greatest thing ever. I imagine it's one of those places you go to. They left it on the grill so long you can taste like that scent that natural gas or propane leaves off. You know what I mean? If something gets grilled too long when it starts to burn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's.
Do we have any Husky spreaders in the game?
No, that would be cool though. They're made in Ontario.
Yeah, I see that. All the toys have the maple leaf slapped on the side of the box.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Husky spreaders are kind of cool. My neighbor had a vacuum one. I think they're all vacuum spreaders.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's their thing. I don't really know much about them. I know they're not that popular.
No.
No. Somebody asked if I'd make a Noon with an injector on it. Which would be kind of cool, actually. Having getting the quad train and having an injector on it would be pretty sweet. Especially if you put the actual ripper injector that does deep tillage. But that's like I said, if I ever learned Blender, that'd be one of the things I'd make.
There you go.
Well, it's not if, it's when.
Only a matter of time.
Yeah, only a matter of time.
Best thing to do is just dig into it.
Yeah, I tried, man. I tried. I watched a couple tutorials, and I just.
Yeah.
Cube
Never.
modeling.
That's your first mistake. The tutorials don't help at all.
You know, there is a good UDIM tutorial for 2.79.
Yeah, it was made by an absolute idiot, though.
Jesse, I don't think there's a single manure tank currently in production made in the U.S. because James Way is made in Quebec, Hool's made in Quebec, Noon and Husky are made in Ontario. Is there any other major brand that I can think?
The green one. What's the green one called?
That's
Frontier.
EA
Hool.
Oh wait, no, Frontier makes poo spreaders.
Yeah.
H&S makes poo spreaders, and they
Samsung,
get Frontier
I think.
stickers.
The ones that are in game Samsung.
Yeah. Oh well, those are made in Europe, but I'm talking about like the actual brands you see around here. I've never seen everybody in the U.S. just buys Noon and Hool.
My uncle is a James Way.
They're made in Quebec as well. They're made by they're made by Valmetal.
Yep.
I just found that out the other day. I thought maybe they're maybe an American company. Nope, made in Quebec. Hey, Too Tall, how's it going, man? Pat's is made in Canada as well. Do they make manure tanks though? Does Kuhn make manure tanks?
No way, dude. Brad Steigerwald got the back of his Audi S5 knocked out by a tree.
What?
Yeah.
So he is definitely fixing Audi right now.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
His thing always says fixing Audi again, so he is definitely doing that now.
Yeah.
Oh.
He just had a crack in the Patreon savings fund.
Like, how bad is it? Is it like totaled or?
Oh yeah, it's completely gone.
Oh god.
Oh,
That's tragic.
I gotta go look.
Like a tree fell on it, or like?
No, logs. Well, I guess that's that's kind of hard to describe. No, like I guess it was windy and rainy, and boom, down she goes.
So yeah, a tree fell on it.
Yeah, a tree.
Sure.
Yeah, we call those trees.
Some type of wood.
We call those trees.
Hey, he's from North Dakota. They don't have trees there.
Yes, we actually do.
No, all you
Dude,
guys have is
the state tree in North Dakota is a signpost.
The state tree meaning singular, like the one sacred tree.
Hey, Jesse, I think the only manure tank made in the U.S. Would have been the New Holland ones way back in the day, and the Badger ones. But I think both. Obviously, New Holland doesn't make them anymore, but I'm pretty sure Badger no longer does anymore. But
You know
Pats
what he
is a
should do?
Canadian company as well, as far as I know.
You know what he should do? He should take the chassis to the Audi and make the car.
Or wait, what'd you say? We should make what
He
out of
should
it though?
take it. So if his Audi's wrecked, he should take the chassis off it and make a real life Dakar.
Dakar.
Dakar in real life.
Oh, there you go, guys. Any grass bales still sitting on that field are gone forever now. Right, I'm losing. Okay, that makes sense actually. Oh wait, I'm out 22 grand.
Rip.
Oh, where'd that go? Hold on.
Cause you're trash. You're trash.
Other. That must be my field leasing costs, I hope. Something absolutely slammed me there. I'm assuming that was my field leasing cost, but I at least those. Oh, I wonder if the field leasing only comes out every transition in seasons. Because I started leasing about here. I don't know. I just hope I got lots of milk to sell next stream.
Dude,
Nope.
does Tired Iron's 4020 even have UDIM back tires?
I think it does. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Alright. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great night. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys on Saturday. There highly likely won't be a Friday stream this next weekend. So have a great night, guys.